Good morning, I'm Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Special Parliamentary Committee takes statement from former Home Minister Ravi Lamichhane. 51 questions asked in 10-hour session. Committee unsatisfied on answers regarding Gorkha Media's transactions. Post-mortem of those deceased in Abu Khairani bus accident ongoing in Bharatpur Medical College. Indian State Minister for Youth and Sports in Kathmandu to take stock of the injured. India's Foreign Minister Jai Shankar highlights the grave global implications of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict, describes its continuation as terrible for the world. And Indian cricketer Shikhar Dhawan retires from international and domestic cricket. The left-hand batter scored 24 hundreds across formats in 269 appearances for India. Former Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Home Affairs Ravi Lamichhane has claimed that he was not involved in any of the transactions where the Gorkha Media Network had taken loans from several cooperatives. Lamichhane said that there were no evidence to prove that he was involved in any of the loans taken by Gorkha Media Network from Supreme, Sahara and Surya Darshan, among others. The session took place till 1 a.m. past midnight last night as Lamichhane was asked 51 questions. Lamichhane had served as the Managing Director of Gorkha Media for 14 months.
सहकारी को पैसा एक पैसा पनि मेरो पेटमा परेको छैन मैले ती नाम भएका सहकारीहरुबाट एक पैसा पनि लिएको छैन थिएन यो कुरा मैले स्पष्ट पारेको छु त्यसलाई आफ्नो ढंगबाट मैले स्पष्ट पारेको छु र अन्त्यमा मैले यो पनि एउटा सोधे कि मैले निवेदन हालेर चाहिँ ऋण मागेको प्रमाण मसँग छ भन्ने कुरा आज 106 दिन भयो त्यो भनिएको 106 दिनमा त्यो प्रमाण छ कि भनेर पनि मैले समितिमा सोधे त्यो कुरालाई मैले आफ्नो कुरामा लेखेको पनि छु
समस्याको समग्र समाधानमा उहाँका के भनाइ दृष्टिकोण र धारणा छन् भन्ने बारेमा पनि सोधपुछका क्रममा उहाँले आफ्नो दृष्टिकोण राख्नु भएको छ विभिन्न विषयमा सहकारीमा देखा परेका संकटहरु के हुन् र ती समाधान गर्नका निम्ति खास गरी जीवी राई लगायतका फरार व्यक्तिहरुलाई तिनीहरुका सम्बन्धमा राज्यले के गर्नुपर्छ समाधानमा कसरी संलग्न बनाउनुपर्छ भन्ने बारेमा पनि उहाँले सुझाव दिनुभएको छ
Around 960 million rupees from 4 cooperatives deposited by almost 50,000 public had been transferred to Gorkha Media, where Lamichhane was the managing director and Gitendra Babu, GB Rai, was the chairperson. During the transfer of 800 million rupees, Lamichhane was serving in the position. The Special Parliamentary Committee has been given the directive to also recommend legal actions against those involved in the cooperative's fraud case. After the session ended last night, Lamichhane also said that he hoped the committee would ensure justice for himself along with the victims of the cooperatives. Post-mortem of the 27 Indian nationals who died in a bus accident in Aina Pahara of Abu Khairani Tanaho is ongoing in Bharatpur Hospital, Chitwan. The bodies have been taken to Chitwan upon the request of Indian Embassy in Nepal. They will be handed over to their respective families through the embassy after the post-mortem is done. India's Union Minister for State for Youth and Sports, Raksha Kharse, has arrived Kathmandu to take stock of the injured. The vehicle of Uttar Pradesh, India, headed for Kathmandu from Pokhara, had plunged into the Marsyangdi River at 11 a.m. yesterday. 16 of the injured are receiving treatment at TU Teaching Hospital in Kathmandu. The bus was carrying 43, including 41 passengers. Search and rescue personnel from Nepal Army, Nepal Police and Armed Police Force had conducted rescue operation. The government had announced of ridding Tribhuvan University from political interference. However, interferences have instead increased further in recent time. It has been months since the posts of dean have been vacant in many units. However, parties are lobbying to place their close aides to the vacant positions. The post of dean at the Institute of Agriculture and Animal Science has been vacant since 4 months. Acting Dean Kanhaiya Prasad Singh resigned on 18th of August citing health reasons, and since then the post has been vacant, which has not just affected academic activities but also daily operation. The university has only just begun hiring process for departments of humanities, education, medical sciences and engineering that have been without leadership for months. The Executive Council meeting held on Wednesday decided to form a committee to fulfill 5 of the vacant posts, after which parties have begun lobbying to put their favoured aides. It has been understood that ruling CPNUML has been eyeing for vacant posts in medical sciences and engineering, while Nepali Congress is lobbying for the 3 other posts.
हिजोको इतिहास भन्ने हो भने त कसैले अप्लाई नै गर्न पाउँदैन थियो, भागवण्डाका आधारमा नियुक्ति हुन्थ्यो। तर अब अहिले नयाँ पदाधिकारी आइसकेपछि एउटा कार्यविधि आएको छ। सत्तामा हुनेहरूले चाहिँ अलिकति बढी प्रेसर चाहिँ यो खबरदार उहाँ यसो हुनुपर्छ भनेर भन्ने कुरा आयो रे भन्ने कुरा छ, सुनिन्छ। त्यो अपुष्ट कुरा हो। मलाई लाग्छ त्यो त्यसरी चाहिँ गरिएको छ भने त्यो चाहिँ विश्वविद्यालयमा त्यो दुर्दशा भन्दा बाहेक अरू केही हुँदैन। उहाँहरूलाई निष्पक्ष ढङ्गले स्वतन्त्रतापूर्वक काम गर्ने एउटा वातावरण प्रदान गर्नुपर्छ।
Meanwhile, university officials say they will not bend to pressure and abide by the new regulation for appointment. They say the vacant posts of dean will be fulfilled within 3 weeks' time.
अहिले खाली 5 वटा साइन्स र म्यानेजमेन्टको चाहिँ अब एक दिन यो उसमा पुल्समा खाली हुँदैछ। त्यसको लागि पनि यो नियुक्तिको प्रक्रिया अगाडि बढाउन चाहिँ हामी सहमत भइसकेका छौँ कार्यकारिणी। त्यो कमिटीले चाहिँ 1 हप्ताको नोटिस दिन्छ र त्यो सिलेक्सन प्रोसेसलाई चाहिँ 10 दिन, जम्मा करिब 15 देखि 17 दिनमा चाहिँ उहाँहरूले सिफारिस गरेर आगामी दिनमा नियुक्तिलाई अगाडि बढाउने। फेरि कार्यकारिणीले एप्रुभ गर्नुपर्छ। उहाँलाई चाहिँ 3 जनाको नाम प्रतिस्पर्धाको आधारमा उहाँले पठाउने भनेर त्यहाँ तपाईले यहाँले हेर्नु होला।
There is a call on stakeholders to ensure political interferences don't overpower the oldest university of the country. Business persons have begun leaving Pokhara, dubbed the tourism capital of the country, due to lack of visitors. Main city areas have been wearing a desolated look in recent time as businesses say it is hard to make ends meet. The ongoing recession has compelled business persons in Pokhara to shut their businesses as number of tourists has gone down dramatically. Although a proper study is yet to be carried out, different tourism associations claim that around 10% businesses have shut down in recent time, especially hotels, restaurants, trekking agencies, tours and travels. The recession after COVID pandemic has stayed, and the lack of proper road infrastructure, businesses say, has affected them. On top of that, frequent major accidents, aviation mishaps and expensive air tickets have also affected the number of visitors to Pokhara.
पछिल्लो समय भनेको कस्तोमा आइएछ भने यो पोस्ट कोभिड जस्तो रहेछ यो फाइनान्शियल सेक्टरमा अलिअलि नेपालीको मुभमेन्ट भयो थियो विदेशीहरू हल्का हल्का केही मात्रामा आइरहेका थिए भने अहिलेको यो पछिल्लो चलन हेर्दाखेरि अब त्रिशुलीमा बस बेपत्ता हुने इन्डियन पर्यटक आउन छोड्यो अब यहाँ प्लेन क्र्याश भयो सिजनको मुखमा छ त्यही नभएर हेलिकप्टर क्र्याश भयो अहिले हेर्दै जाने भने अब यो हाई माउन्टेनियरिङ उसहरुमा आउने विदेशीहरू भनौं न ट्रेकिङको लागि आउनेमा खुम्बु क्षेत्रमा गएको बाढी पहिरो भनेको नि अब हिमताल फुट्दै छन् है भन्ने ग्लोबल वार्मिङले एउटा सन्देश गइसक्यो यसले गर्दा साथै गाह्रो छ
Business persons say the state has been indifferent towards tourism sector which is the backbone of the country's economy. Although Pokhara was declared the tourism capital of the country, government investments have not changed. Business persons say the state's policies have not been friendly to the tourism sector.
यो हैदिका महँगो भएकै कारणले गर्दाखेरि विदेशी पर्यटकहरू अन्य देशमा चाहिँ यहाँ आउने पर्यटकहरू अन्य देशमा डाइभर्ट भएको तपाईको चाहिँ नि अन्य देशहरुमा भनौं न घुम्न गएको अवस्था हामी भेटिरहेका छौं
विश्वमा कहीं पनि केही घटना घट्यो भने ती घटनाले पर्यटनलाई प्रत्यक्ष प्रभाव पार्छ त्यस्तै गरी नेपालमा अहिले चाहिँ प्लेन दुर्घटना बस दुर्घटना मौसमको पनि अहिले चाहिँ मनसुनको अवस्था यी सबै कारणले गर्दा पर्यटन एकदम न्यून भएको छ भारतीय पर्यटकहरू पनि अहिले आएका छैनन् आन्तरिक पर्यटकहरू पनि अहिले चाहिँ इकोनोमिक क्राइसिसले हो कि अब बाटोको प्लेनको अवस्थाले गर्दा पनि होला सायद आन्तरिक पर्यटकहरू पनि आगमन भएको छैन र अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय पर्यटक त झन् एकदमै कम छ
600 billion rupees have been invested in Pokhara's tourism sector. Around 14 institutions are registered with the Pokhara Tourism Council. 525 hotels are registered with the Hotel Association and 200 unregistered hotels are in operation in the region as well. 85 restaurants are registered with the Restaurant and Bar Association and 230 in operation are unregistered. Likewise, there are 165 trekking agencies, and 162 travel company. Pokhara's tourism sector directly employs around 75,000 individuals whose livelihood has been affected by the state's failure to encourage the sector. Early warning systems have helped Sindhupalchok and Kantipur districts in controlling the impacts of natural disasters and timely relocation to safer places. Loss of lives and infrastructure damages have been curbed to an extent as locals get messages ahead of disasters. Sindhupalchok district, that used to witness heavy loss of lives and properties to floods, has been able to curb the damages this year thanks to early warning system. Floods in Melamchi, Indravati, Bhotekoshi among others endanger the region every monsoon. This year, however, locals have been alerted as water levels in the rivers went up.
जानकारी नै पाउनु सबभन्दा ठुलो कुरो भयो हैन अब त्यो मेसेजहरु फोनहरुबाट जानकारी भइसकेपछि हामी धेरै सुरक्षित भएका छौं अब पहिला त्यो नहुने बेलामा धनजनको धेरै क्षतिहरु हुन्थ्यो अब हामी नजिकै खोला आइपुग्ने बेलासम्म पनि हामीले केही कुराहरुको जानकारी हुँदैन थियो.
The Department of Hydrology and Meteorology and the District Disaster Management Committee has installed early warning system with the support of various non-governmental organizations. The system estimates if and when any potential flood would reach the settlement region. It has helped avoid casualties as locals in the regions that are at risk can be relocated to safer locations on time.
माथिल्लो क्षेत्रमा रहेका चाहिँ वर्षा मापन केन्द्रहरु तथा नदी मापन केन्द्रबाट चाहिँ हामीलाई सूचना चाहिँ आउँछ र त्यो सूचना चाहिँ हामीले फोन एसएमएस र सामाजिक सञ्जाल मार्फत चाहिँ जोखिमयुक्त बस्तीहरुमा चाहिँ प्रसारण गर्छौं.
मानवीय क्षति हुन नदिनको लागि जुनसुकै बेला पनि एउटा अवेयरनेस हुने खालको एउटा प्रणाली चाहिँ हामीले स्थापित गरेका छौं. हाम्रो स्रोत साधनले भ्याएसम्म संघ संस्थाहरुको सपोर्टिङ छ र हाम्रो गाउँपालिकाले आज अहिलेसम्म चाहिँ मेरो सम्पर्कमा भए अनुसार एकजना पनि मानवीय क्षति भएको भन्ने जानकारी आएको छैन तर घरहरु चाहिँ एकदमै लगिरहेको तानिरहेको अवस्थाहरु छ.
Bhim Bahadur Chaudhary of Kanchanpur's Belori says he received a message ahead of a flood. The SMS alert allowed him to shift his family members and even his important belongings and cattle to safer place.
Message mobile ma आएकै भएर जति थियो नागरिकता लाल पूर्जा भयो एउटा भोटर कार्ड भयो टाउटी समय पोकोसोको पारेर अब अन्त लाने कुरा त भएन त्यो आटामाथि नै झुन्ड्याइदिएको थियो.
इन्टरनेटको एक्सेसमा छन् उहाँहरूले वेबसाइट र सामाजिक सञ्जाल माध्यमबाट सहजै रूपले हेर्न सक्छन् भने अन्य नागरिकहरूलाई चाहिँ जुन क्षेत्रमा बढी जोखिम छ त्यो क्षेत्रका नागरिकहरूलाई सम्बन्धित व्यक्तिहरूको मोबाइलमा एसएमएस जाने गर्छ.
स्थानीय प्रशासन प्रमुख जिल्ला अधिकारीबाट जारी भएको सूचनालाई उहाँहरूले राम्रोसँग मनन गर्नु भएको कारणले र हामीले समयमै सूचना दिएको कारणले र जिल्लामा ठूलो मानवीय क्षति हुनबाट जोगिएको छ.
Last monsoon, floods in Kanchanpur had incurred a loss of 1 billion rupees. This year, since the installation of the warning system, locals have managed to mitigate the impacts of disasters like flood. It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, why are the government recommendations for ambassadors always drawn into controversy? Your options are A, consequence of political share, B, government self-serving approach, and C, no consideration of qualification. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now, majority public officials are uncertain of their engagements after retirement. However, in Dang, a former government official has been busy with his own business of paper.
56-year-old Dammar GC from Piparkhutti of Rapti Rural Municipality Dang retired after serving in the public position for 25 years. 15 months ago, he opened a paper factory which keeps him busy since early morning.
India तिर पस्ने विदेश तिर पस्ने मान्छेहरु अब के घरमै बसेर केही गर्न उपाय नभएको मान्छेहरुलाई रोजगार दिन पर्छ भन्ने सोचेर मैले यो रोजगार दिने सोचले यो उद्योग सञ्चालन गरेको छु.
Dammar's son, Lal Bahadur GC, who was an engineer in Rapti Rural Municipality, left his job to support his father with the business. As Dang does not have raw materials for their Nepali paper, the father-son duo bring in Lokta and Ogreli from Pasthar district. They also make large use of locally available babio plant to produce paper. Their business has been employing 20 individuals and has generated a revenue of over 10 million rupees last fiscal year.
बजारमा राम्रै गइरहा बजार तपाईको पूर्वमा बिरगञ्जसम्म
काठमाडौँसम्म गछ पश्चिम त जताकतै नै गछ
As Dang does not have similar businesses, the GC family says the industry has been operating smoothly. The employment opportunity they have created has also supported in the livelihoods of the locals.
छोराछोरी पढाउन सजिलो भयो घर खर्च चलाउन सजिलो भयो काम पाइया
स्वदेशमा जागिर पाइया छ बच्चा बच्ची साथमा राखेर पढाउन पाइया छ राम्रै कमाइ छ यतिमै खुसी छु
In the 15 months since establishing the industry, Damar has invested 4.5 million rupees. He plans to continue and gradually expand the business.
Time now for international update. Indian Foreign Minister Subramanyam Jaishankar has highlighted the grave global implications of the ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict, describing its continuation as terrible for the world at a news conference during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Kiev. Speaking after a meeting between Modi and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, Jaishankar emphasized India's commitment to encouraging peace and stated that India adheres only to UN sanctions. Jaishankar distanced India's Russian oil import strategy from political influences, deeming it only a market strategy. Indian refiners have been ongoing on Russian oil sold at discounts after Western nations imposed sanctions against Moscow and curtailed their energy purchases in response to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Russian oil accounts for over 2/5 of India's oil imports. Jaishankar also said Modi extended an invitation to Zelensky to visit India. The first visit by an Indian Prime Minister in modern Ukrainian history comes at a volatile juncture in the war launched by Russia in February 2022, with Moscow making slow gains in eastern Ukraine as Kiev presses across border in Kherson. 3 people were killed and 3 others seriously wounded in a stabbing attack at a festival yesterday night in the western German city of Solingen, which is about 15 miles east of Düsseldorf. The attacker fled the scene and police are searching for an unknown suspect. Police said that around 10 p.m. a single unidentified man attacked multiple people. Police and forensic officers were seen working at the scene in the early hours today. Bild website said a man was randomly stabbing passers-by during the festival. The police said the attack occurred at a festival to honor the town's 650th anniversary. The attack occurred at Fraunhof, the mayor's statement said, a market square where live bands were playing. This latest stabbing incident comes just over a week since the German Interior Minister, Nancy Faeser, called for tougher measures on knife crime. Solingen is in North Rhine-Westphalia state, Germany's most populous and bordering the Netherlands. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.